Draft night eve.
Yeah.
Finally, draft night eve. Let me tell you, I had a crazy day today, as you know. But you want to know the worst part about my day? I pulled in. I stopped and got a Monster and some Reese's peanut butter cups. Of course, king size. Right, the 4. I don't like the double ones like you do. Like 4. Mm-hmm. Got a phone call, and the last one fell out of the packet underneath my seat.
So the 5-second rule was
I can't even get my hand down there. So now I'm rolling around like, some dude that's got Reese's. Yeah. Yeah.
You kind of want to get that out of there.
Right. I'm having ants all in there.
Are you sick, bro? Do you finally have it?
No.
Oh.
No. But my sinuses have been really whipping my ass, man.
Well, I don't know if you know this, but JJ and I are survivors.
Yeah. Like I don't have well, JJ didn't have any symptoms. So
listen,
JJ's not really.
And when you have COVID, you don't sound like that either.
That's
like sinus stuff.
Yeah. From what people tell me about when they had the vid, outside of JJ, but they're on their all of a sudden one day they were walking and then all of a sudden death struck them.
Nothing happened to ET. Most of my friends, nothing happened.
Yeah, didn't have to show more. Did Lunch Bunch get it?
Yeah, Joe got bad. He had asthma, but Matt was all right. Matt had cold sweats for a night. Yeah.
Well, that's just Matt's age.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying I was COVID.
This is sportsden brought to you by ABC 5 Spirits. If you're not going to ABC for draft night, I don't know what to tell you. Turn us off.
You don't respect that.
Yeah, you're not a good friend.
What can we do to support the show? Go to ABC. We literally encourage you to do all the bad
fun
decisions.
stuff.
Yeah,
drinks, guns, yes. Go to ABC.
You're not at Green Acres for the draft. Where else should you be, man?
That's true.
Oh, good times tomorrow night. Thank God it's finally here. All the last-ditch efforted mock drafts. Y'all see Bucky Brooks today coming in strong?
No.
Anybody see his? Bucky Brooks. Every one of these guys has got to have something to sell to get you to click on. And so Bucky decided that his selling point was going to be one Mac Jones on his mock draft. Do y'all want to guess where he's got Mac Jones going in his mock draft?
8.
I'm actually scrolling. I'm continuing to scroll. 19.
Ooh. He's got my
Spicy.
man falling to 19 to the Washington football team. So we're going to get into a mock draft, but I want to start tonight off with a simple question because the news of today, trade-wise, was our boy Teddy Bridgewater, Teddy B, got traded to Denver for, I think, a 6th-round pick, right?
And Carolina assumes most of the money.
But Denver's still paying $3 million.
Yeah.
Here's my question. We've talked about Trevor. Is Gardner Minshew not more valuable than Teddy Bridgewater?
Yeah, I think he is, and it's a lot cheaper.
I mean, right. I'm even taking that $3 million out for a second.
You think he's better?
Would we all agree that he's a better trade bait than Teddy B? I mean, what's going on? Because you start to knock some of these guys out. Are the Jaguars active? What are they doing? What is the plan? Because they have Gardner, they have Jake Luton, they have C.J. Beathard, who they signed to a 2-year deal. After tomorrow night, they're going to have Trevor Lawrence. I would think you could get more than a 6. You definitely could get more than a 6-rounder for Gardner. But Carolina brought their guy in. I don't remember who it was, but they brought their guy in.
Darnold?
No, was it Darnold? Yeah, Sam Darnold. Okay. Now Denver's traded for Teddy Bridgewater. I don't know if that means anything, but they're got to pay $3 million. You start knocking some of these down.
I think it's going to be a trade after they make it official with Trevor. Because let's say like this. Let's say Trevor, Justin Fields. Let's say there's a run on quarterbacks right now. Doesn't that make Gardner's value go up even higher?
So do you think kind of the opposite of what I'm thinking? You think they're trying to get like maximum value? Like they think that Gardner is
Like-
that? Is he the
So like
who's
Sam
the bigger
Darnold,
names on the trade
I'm
market?
saying Sam Darnold's coming in Carolina. We know we can assume Sam Darnold's going to be Carolina's quarterback.
Correct.
They got to get rid of Teddy Bridgewater. So they got rid of him for something, a 6th-round pick. But if those runs happen, and let's say, I'm trying to think who's in the quarterback market, but not really in it. Like maybe they can get a 2nd or 3rd rounder for him. As
Who's
opposed
Miami?
to a 6th.
Who's Miami after Tua?
Who's the quarterback for Miami after Tua?
Yeah, who's their backup?
I have no idea. But they're all in on Tua, right?
No, not surely not.
They gotta be all.
Are you crazy?
They're all in on Tua, man.
They're wild. They're not going to take a quarterback.
You just
No, I didn't say take a quarterback that high. I'm talking about Gardner.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, if you're the Jags, like he's
Oh,
the.
they got Jacoby.
Oh, I forgot about that.
He's better than Gardner. Sorry.
You think so right now? Isn't he like 27 concussions in?
I don't
Risky?
know about that. Yeah. I mean, this guy, I bet he's played longer in the league than.
Oh, he's played a lot longer than Gardner.
31 touchdowns, 13 picks.
Who, Gardner?
in a season.
Percent.
For his career?
I mean, he was decent. Went 7 and 8 a couple years ago.
Yeah. I mean, the only point I'm trying to make is who's out there, who's available. Like, who's looking for a quarterback.
So you think he's worth, what, a 5th, 4th? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. I mean, I just don't know. I don't know when you get that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how that.
Tomorrow.
You think? I mean, that. I don't know. You have to do it this weekend, though, right? Because if you don't do it this weekend.
What the point of having both of them is.
Right, don't you lose value, right? Because if somebody's looking at your.
Unless you find a player that you can, maybe there's but I don't like player for player trade.
Yeah, that's a good point. I didn't think about.
But
Instead of a draft pick.
or actually that could be it could be a signing, like a drafting trade. It could be a lot of different things.
Why
Who knows
can't he
what
be the
Ben's over there
backup?
doing?
Why can't he be the backup?
Here?
Mm-hmm. I know that everyone's like assuming that would never happen, but I don't get why.
It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen.
Why though? Like because he's unhappy, or
No, I think it's. I
they
think there's a
don't
couple
want a guy
things.
who's been a starter behind Trevor.
I think if you look at C.J. Beathard's contract, he's going to be here.
I forgot about him.
I think if you pay attention to what they can do with Jake and how inexpensive he is, and they maybe even be able to practice squad him, like, that'd be a hard cut. Right. So I just, if they've held on to Gardner this long, a guy
So if
who
Gardner can't beat out C.J. Beathard or other
it's not
guys,
about that.
how is he worth?
It's
it?
about they've already signed the guys that they want to pair up with Trevor.
But if other teams see that,
They know that.
okay.
Yeah, they know that. I mean, if they wanted to keep Gardner, they wouldn't have signed CJ. Is my personal opinion. I mean, why do you go spend more money on CJ Beathard when Gardner's still on his rookie contract? So I don't know, just because Denver was one of the places that I was kind of thinking. I'm like, okay, they could make a move. And
Do
Gardner
you
could go
think
out
that
there.
this even changes much for either one of those teams, quarterback wise?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. I don't know that it does. I mean,
Like who's like, oh, we got Teddy Bridgewater now, we're good to go.
didn't they sign somebody else too?
Nah, isn't that where
Drew Lock's there, but
Yeah.
who else? Didn't they get somebody else too?
Obviously, they needed Teddy Bridgewater, but they said they're not out of the quarterback sweeps.
Yeah, I would.
I think they did get someone.
Yeah, I know. What's his name was there last year from Baltimore? Flacco, right?
No, Flacco's with the Jets.
Yeah,
dude.
he was there.
Oh, they got Driscoll, of course.
Yeah,
Driscoll. Well, okay.
Legend.
Wow, what a quarterback room right now.
Oh, and they had Blake.
He's not still there, is he?
I know. Yeah, Driscoll, Louisiana Tech legend.
Bro, Blake was the quarterback of an AFC Championship team 3 years ago, and he's out of the league.
4, but yeah.
He's not out yet. It's just
He's not
chilling
in
there.
there, though.
He's not in. If you're not in, where are you?
Well, this time, remember, he got picked up with the Broncos late.
Yeah, he wasn't in most of the season.
It doesn't matter what they're doing right now. All that matters is the season.
I don't
He
think
got an accrued season.
What's the money situation you make when you only play on the practice squad for like 5 weeks out of the year?
Yeah, not that much.
Well, I know it was 100,000 this past season, so it's whatever. 17 divided by
No, practice squad?
they changed
more
it
than that.
in the CBA. I thought it was they,
No,
no. What happens is that they end up activating a lot of practice squad guys those last couple of weeks, so they end up getting like so when you get activated, you get the regular season pay.
But I thought it
He
was
made
like-
160 and 120 last year.
Yeah, I want to say that it's like 180 now.
I thought
And he
I
got a
thought the-
$61,000 check from the Rams.
Listen, Blake ain't hurting, bro.
Blake's living his best life. He's figured this thing out.
I mean, Blake had to sweat it a little bit, so we can't officially call him Willie Taggart. But he's close. Like, he's been getting paid. I mean, what did he get
That's
from?
over, though.
What did he get from the Jags over the year after? What, like 16 mil?
15.
Something like that.
Well, 15 million signing bonus for 2018.
It's $8,400 a week. Is what practice squad players
Is what?
$8,400 per week.
What is that times 17? Let's see. 142.8. So right in between.
And then they get 12,000 if they got 2 recruit seasons. So 2 seasons over 4 games active roster.
It's not bad.
It's not at all. Like, and I think
Practice
now
what, 2 days a week.
it's Tuesday's day off. Yep. So Wednesday, Thursday,
3
Friday.
Do you get to
Yeah.
eat what the other guys eat?
Hey, you go
yeah.
to the facility, you get treatment, all that kind of stuff. So you practice 3 days a week.
And if you want to go to the home games, you get to
Yeah.
like they're typically like in a suite.
Oh, what about cryo?
It's not a bad gig, man.
You get everything.
Do they?
Everything.
I mean, and they're
What's
getting per diems.
yeah,
now?
per diem,
What's that
you-
mean?
like,
So like right now, they get a certain
they
amount
have to
per
pay you
day,
to eat.
which is a lot. They pay you a lot more than what it costs to eat.
Yeah.
It's not like here's $4.
Nah.
No.
Like college was $10.
Soda and a sandwich.
Yeah, it was $10 college. They would give
Per
us,
meal or per day?
no, they didn't feed us like one meal. So like here's your
Oh.
$10. A lot of us would go take that.
It's $2,900 a week right now.
per diem.
What are you eating out there?
$2,900 a week.
Dude, I told you my story. Like I was happy at OTAs. Like I was like I'm thinking.
Right.
They had put me in
I'm
a
balling.
they put me in a hotel. I hadn't seen that kind of money in my life, not legally. Like, and I wasn't the guy out there getting it. It was my friends getting it. So I was loving this.
Yeah.
So
I
get
bet
this.
most
So-
guys are.
2021 and 2022 is 2,900. 23, 24 goes to 3,200. 25 and 26, 3,500. 27, 28, 3,800. 29, 30, $4,100 a week. Per diem.
Who on the Jags that's on the roster right now will not be after the draft, probably beyond some of those practice squads across the league?
You talking about quarterback or anybody?
Anybody. Taven,
I-
Winger,
Taven will be.
he's here.
Yeah, Taven will be here at least through camp. I mean, if you want to go by position, how many receivers do the Jags have? Like, I mean, 60? It seems like it's got to be one of them, right? They've got a ton of guys. But we're going to get into some mock draft stuff tonight, definitely. There's some interesting ones out. We are less than 24 hours away from the draft. Maybe we'll make kind of that same type of bold prediction, like who are we not thinking that could be involved in the trade from the Jags, like beyond Gardner or somebody like that? Is there anybody like that? Just some. Let's just throw some thoughts out there as we come across them tonight. I want to get to this Bucky Brooks and some of the NFL.com mock drafts, their final mock drafts, and the time has come for us to find out: am I going to owe $50 to JJ, possibly $100 to JJ, or is JJ going to owe me $50?
Might be a push.
We'll get to all that coming up next.
I don't like when it goes right to Denny.
I hate it.
And you don't sound excited.
I'm not.
Yo, so funny thing, I actually looked up Gardner and Jacoby's numbers.
They're the same.
Similar.
Gardner's better.
Yeah.
Yeah, not by a lot, but
It's like
I saw
two
both of
touchdowns
them
or something.
play.
yeah. Well, yeah, I'm
I think Jacoby.
facts. Fair.
I'm
Fair
literally
enough.
fuckers with Gardner.
Jacoby had him like competing for the playoffs.
Absolutely.
we were
So they're using it for
Gardner had him 6 and 6.
And Jacoby played on bad.
Yeah, you're
I
no.
got 6
I,
text messages from Shoddy.
But
stats wise,
Gardner's stats are legit.
they're a lot better than I thought they were.
Yeah, they are. That's why when people who never watched them play any Jags games, they're like, "Whoa, this guy should be like worth fucking a lot more than he is."
Yeah, 37 and 11, 63% completion percentage.
What?
93 rating. QBR hates him though.
Yeah. Isn't that the one that with the win stat?
Yeah, that's the one that's like weighted that ESPN came up with and whatever.
But I think quarterback rating's fake.
Better than Q. It's better than quarterback
I
rating.
hate them both.
They're both fake, but I think that one's a little less fake than quarterback rating. Honestly, stats are fake in general. You can
Quarterback stats. Oh my god. This day and age.
Yeah, you
damn near
can't.
any sport. Like you don't hear
Oh,
those dudes
so
on
question.
ESPN. Like if you take
So,
this out and put this
Bonds-
in, take that away.
Yeah.
He's the best player I've ever seen.
What are you doing Friday?
Have you ever watched him play? No. But the stats, the numbers
Are
say
you
it.
interested? Now, I guess there was some chick on Bleacher Report that they said looked like Trevor Lawrence.
Wait, the
So
Trevor
they're
Lawrence chick?
No.
Wait, y'all haven't seen? Y'all never seen the Trevor Lawrence TikTok
Okay.
chick?
No, it's
Yeah, I
better
saw
than
her
this.
at Clemson.
So
She went to
he's
Clemson.
like, hey, do you mind like driving her around like you're a driver?
I love going to Clemson. My best friend.
What?
I like
They
my
could pay
I like how they
Bleacher
put
would
the
pay me.
dad's.
And I would drive his SUV. And I would be like driving her around like Trevor Lawrence after the draft. Like I'm like she's Trevor Lawrence and taking her around the city. Giving
That's
people-
hysterical.
So like the only problem is be like they're like we won't be done until like 8:30. But I don't feel like doing a whole day.
Oh, they want you doing the whole day.
Like I'll be like, yeah, like from 8 to 8.
Looks pretty. Like
That's a lot.
It is.
Actually,
like,
like,
it is.
So like that's when I started
It's
thinking
not
about
like
it.
we're gonna have a. It's gonna be easy content part. I can grass people.
Their tailgate, dude.
It's,
So.
I just got, then I got to take it to the airport on Saturday. Just take that's the only thing I like that. So
Boy, they're gonna be pissed at Trevor. His agent called me today. This can't go anywhere. He's flying in, tomorrow night or whatever. My man's not staying. My man hasn't found housing here yet. It fell through, so he's not staying in a hotel. He ain't doing shit till he gets housing, so he's going back home.
oh wow.
They're expecting him to be with me on Monday, and his agent's like, that's not gonna, he's not gonna be here on Monday.
Or maybe we'll just stick to the ways we know work. Visit tobaccofreeflorida.com or call 1-877-YOU-CAN-NOW for free nicotine patches.
You'll hear Pete Prisco, senior NFL writer for CBS Sports, every Friday on The Frangie Show, brought to you by Showtime, sports cards and collectibles.
Though no longer little, teens still need a lot of love. Yet teens in foster care have a harder time finding it, as 82% of foster families are home to kids 12 or younger. You can positively impact a teen's life as a foster parent. With help from Family Support Services of North Florida, you provide patience, love, and understanding, and Family Support Services will offer specialized training, resources, and a community of support. Take the next step at foster-now.org. That's foster-now.org.
Tired of the same chain lunch spots? Hi, it's Arena with Halas, where we have served Jacksonville since 1974 with fresh eats from the Mideast and Mediterranean. We have the remedy to your lunchtime blues. Shawarma, kibbe, grape leaves, and our famous pita riders offer a healthy take on lunch. Be sure to stop by our market where you can find groceries from all over the world and the best pita in town, baked right here in-house. When life hands you chickpeas, make hummus. Come see us at Halas at 4323 University Boulevard South.
Clay's cleaning service has a spotless reputation.
Take care of the windows. Hello, this is Clay.
But his business operations could use a light dusting.
I had you scheduled for next week. I'll just check here. No, absolutely. We will be there tomorrow.
Indeed can help him hire the people he needs.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. When you sponsor a job, you immediately get your short list of quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your job criteria. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
This 1010XL 92.5 FM hour is powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 904-600-4000. That's 904-600-4000. You're listening to the Sports Den on 1010XL.
It is the Sports Den, the eve of the draft. And look at this guy. Country looking all clean now.
The country's gone corporate.
Dang. Final mock drafts coming out. There'll be a ton more tomorrow. According to Bucky Brooks, JJ and I's bet will be settled. And I will owe JJ not 50, James, but $100. Because Bucky has Trey Lance going number 3.
Smart man.
The 49ers.
Niners would be a smart organization to do something like that.
How many first-round picks did the 49ers give up?
To move up? I don't know. You know, that's something we didn't. We're talking about Gardner. We didn't even talk about Garoppolo.
Pats.
Jimmy G back to the Pats.
Going back. Oh.
Very strong. This is from our boy Jason Lockenfora.
Oh, well then.
No, but there's a better report. But this is just a particular very strong expectation among other GMs and throughout the industry that the 49ers will make major effort to move Jimmy G before or during the draft. This is from Schefter. Oh no, that's old. Asked if Jimmy G will be on the roster on Sunday. We heard can't guarantee anyone will be alive.
Can't guarantee
on
anybody
Sunday,
alive.
which is true.
I love when people say that. It instills like so much confidence.
It's awesome.
I'm that type of guy. Let's not take anything for granted.
What's worse, saying I can't guarantee anybody will be alive, or you know what? We'll get that answer to you and get it back to you this afternoon.
Did we get the answer this afternoon?
I don't know.
Or did he specify which afternoon was this afternoon?
Bucky has the Jags taken. I agree with him on this. And we're going to make our final picks, but this is mine. I think the Jags do take Christian Barmore. I think that is the guy. Nobody agrees with me on this, but I think this is going to be a defense-heavy first 2 rounds for the Jags. Everybody I'm seeing saying they're going to build around Trevor and offense. I think they may take at least 2, maybe 3 of the first 4 will be defense. That's my personal opinion. How would you guys feel about Christian Barmore if that's whose name is called tomorrow night?
I'd be okay with it. That means we're taking a step in the right direction, and hopefully Taven will be gone soon.
So it's more about that.
Yeah, it's just, I just really want the Jags to get better. And I think that gets you that helps boost your average on Madden by getting rid of somebody that's bad.
You have to cut some of the fat.
Yeah, that's it. Just trimming the fat, man. It's all good.
I feel like it's become personal with Taven for you.
No, it's just he's not any good. That's it. There's nothing more to it. I mean, I'm sure he's a great person. I mean, but I don't care. As I've stated, I don't need citizens. I need the Urban Meyer that was winning national championships with terrible people. And I want some terrible people to win football games.
What if tomorrow night, what time does the draft start? 8? So about 8:45 8:45, 8:55, they announced there's been a trade. And the Jags have given up a ton to move up to number 4 and get Kyle Pitts.
I wouldn't be shocked by that.
I
dude.
wouldn't
With
either.
Herbs, he's like,
All right, when
Balky,
you say
sit
a
down
ton-
and shut up.
A ton. You talking about like Mike Dick and Ricky Williams? A ton?
Ooh.
They wouldn't have to give up that much, but they'd have to give up a lot. Next year's first.
Coach.
You know what?
Probably the second first this year.
You know what? I'm okay with it.
I am too.
Fine. That would give me something to talk about. I think Pitts would be good. Did you know he dates Peter Warwick's daughter?
Did not.
Yep. So I don't know how
That's
that
worth
works.
something. I mean, I don't know.
Don't know how that works, man. Like I
tell you how it
feel
works.
I feel it's good. You know,
I'll
if they
tell you
stick
exactly how
around.
it works. Is the minute that their kid is born,
Right.
is going to get recruiting letters.
Well, I mean, yeah, of course. Like the gene pool is pretty good, but Pete, I need you to step that parenting up with young Pete. Let's not get any gators.
Are you against recruiting
Yes. Oh, I thought you-
children in the womb?
No.
Okay. Neither am I.
I mean, not when it's
that's
a-
the future.
Not when it's
No.
a slam dunk like
When
that.
it's a petri baby, when it's a petri dish baby, I think you should.
Yeah,
Do
recruiters
what you gotta do.
recruiters should start making children in labs.
My athletic
Seems like
director
they
when I was at
already are.
FSU was Dave Hart, and Jessica Vanderlinden, then who was a
Vander
softball.
Linden?
Vanderlinden. I think I said it right. Anyways, Jessica Boulware now. Bump it. She was probably the better. She actually was nominated for SP Female Athlete of the Year. Her husband was Michael Boulware, who was drafted in the second round to the Seattle Seahawks. Our athletic director knew they were engaged. He said, I'm already offering your kid. Like your kid had whatever sport. Doesn't matter. We got him. Full ride scholarship. Like that makes sense.
Saban's dropping off flowers at the hospital.
I mean,
I don't. I wouldn't be surprised at all if the Jags try to give up a ton to get Kyle Pitts. That wouldn't shock me in the least. I just don't know what you'd have to give up to move up from 25 to 4.
Did you hear what Herb said about it? This is what makes me think they won't. This was from Schefter's podcast.
I watch the videotape and I keep going after our GM. How do we get this guy move up in the draft? And you can see the value of those top 5, 6, 7 picks. I get it now. I never quite understood because I didn't have time. I didn't study it like I have, but that is mesmerizes me right now is how there's some people in this draft that, I'm looking at my GM saying, move us up, man. Let's get there. And he's like, it's not that easy. You'd have to mortgage some of these picks that I want. You'd have to give away, your next few years of draft choices. And that's obviously that's not business smart.
I'll leave that to coach.
listen, man. I just saw something that was funny. It has nothing to do. Well, it could have something to do with San Francisco mortgaging their draft. I know you're not into the kid stuff, but I at least hope you know what this is. And I'm gonna show you the picture too.
Okay.
This guy Zach on Twitter said, "My girlfriend said Mac Jones is built like a Lego figure, and I can't get it out of my head now." And when you see it, it's kind of like, yo, he does look like he could be in a Lego movie. Like
And
they
we're
should
not
do
gonna have
that.
any Mac Jones.
No, but I'm saying, like, think Mac Jones family, thinking profit. You
Mac
guys
Jones
got
Lego
it.
deal.
Lego movie, national champion.
Mm.
Like, think about how badass that would be. Everybody would watch it. I would.
I like it. Daniel Jeremiah. I actually like Daniel Jeremiah.
Absolutely.
Which one is your guy? Is it Bucky or Daniel?
I like Daniel. I've worked with Bucky.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's what.
I think Bucky's high right now with his mock draft. But Daniel Jeremiah has Trevor Lawrence, Zach Wilson, Mac Jones going 1, 2, 3. Kyle Pitts going 4. Penasel, Jamar Chase, Justin Fields going to Denver at 7. Surtain 8, Slater 9, Horn 10, Trey Lance 11. With the Patriots trading up to get Trey Lance. Trey Lance is the wild card.
By the way, that was before the report of the Jimmy G Pat stuff. This mock, just saying.
I mean, it was just like a few hours ago.
But the report was like 2 hours ago.
This was at 8 p.m.
It was right around the same time. So he probably did it well before that.
Oh yeah, you're right. They published at 8 p.m. That's going to be the intriguing part. Is we know the first two picks from a quarterback perspective, what can throw everything for a loop is Trey Lance and Justin Fields. Like, is Justin Fields? Does somebody love Justin Fields so much that they're willing to move heaven and earth to get up to the top 5 to make sure nobody else gets him? Because we know. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious San Fran's not going to take Justin Fields.
So they're going Trey Lance.
They're going one of the two, Trey Lance or Mac Jones.
Yeah, if they, and this is no knock on Mac. What would Mac be short for? Anyway, Macavius.
Holy
really
crap!
Like, I'm just trying to figure out what is Mac. Like I know that's not
Macavius
Mac's name.
Darnell Johnson.
Like, I know that's not Mac's name. Come on, Mac's parents.
It's
text
Michael.
Us.
Oh, is it?
McCorkle Jones. McCorkle's his
Mac is
mom's maiden name.
Wait a minute.
It's
Hold on.
McCorkle.
Wait a minute. Time out.
It's
Whoa.
McCorkle.
Whoa.
How did you not tell us this?
Wait a minute.
You've been holding this for months.
I made up a name, and I'm willing to admit that.
It's
it
his
came off
mom's
the
maiden
top of my
name.
Michael McCorkle.
I didn't name him. I'm just telling you. I'm telling you where the name came from. It's not like they just went, "Hey, let's say."
That was her maiden name.
Yes.
You know what? You know, a lot of women.
I think
a lot of feminists are
I
fighting.
like how now you don't
taking.
know.
Well, now that y'all say it out loud, I'm like, I've heard
It
that
makes
before.
sense that would, because that's not a middle name.
A lot of feminists are fighting taking the man's last name. She gave that up quick. It was a no-brainer. You better
can have that.
You better marry me.
But she gave it to her son. So
Well, you
she
have
didn't
to
hate it that much.
have it down. Like it's people get weird. My
Dude, his real name.
Killer's middle name is Edgar.
Hold on, his real name.
Is it? I
Yeah.
love that.
His real name is Mike Jones.
Oh my!
Mike Jones.
Why are we
That just
calling
blew
him-
my
is it-
mind.
It's
Because I've been
McCorkle,
playing
not
that
Mac
soundbite
Corkle,
for
right?
a long ass time.
It's Michael McCorkle Jones.
Why aren't they calling him? This is so much mess.
Mike
so many
Jones.
missed opportunities. Why are
We just made JJ's night.
Well, you know what we're coming back with? Mike Jones songs for the rest
now
of the
I
night.
know why they're trading up. With a name like this, is destined to win.
What's Brady's middle name? Hold on. Oh my God, you won't. Brady's middle name is McCorkwin.
Whatever.
It's Edward. Edward Patrick. Thomas Edward
Wait,
Patrick Brady
He's
Jr.
got two middle names.
So what is
Wait,
the middle name if
hold
you have
on.
two?
Rewind for a second. Tell me his real middle name.
I don't know which one it is, but it's Thomas Edward Patrick Brady Jr.
Did I hear faintly out of my headsets? Did I hear Rain Man say that right when you asked him?
He did, but he didn't get he only said Edward.
Bro,
He didn't even know
No
it was
way. He
Patrick.
didn't know his middle name.
Yes, he did.
Shut
Bro.
up.
Yes, he did.
What is wrong with you? How did you know that?
Our
Who
intern
goes
knew
around
Tom
doing
Brady's middle name.
This is getting weird.
Okay,
now.
what high school did he go to? Go. Oh, see,
He
listeners,
knows it. He doesn't
was-
want to say it now.
He was thinking about it because he goes, and then when he realized this is going to be bad if I know it, he's like, I don't know. But his energy was, he was going to say Junipero Serra.
Is that where he went? Really?
Yeah, in San Mateo, California.
Oh, really? San Mateo? I used to go there a lot. I used to work for a company in San Mateo.
That sounds like a badass place to
It is
hang
a cool
out.
place.
Just by the beach.
Sounds
It's
expensive.
cold.
Yeah,
it's
does.
out. It's right by San Francisco.
Oh.
You know where Half Moon Bay is? You ever heard of that? Like the huge surf competition?
Nope.
Okay. Well, if you Google it, like it's like some of
Heard
the biggest
Alcatraz.
waves there are. That's San Mateo area. So, what do we want to get into outside the draft? Anything, or are we just all draft?
James said he wanted to make fun of a team that went on a 25-0 run last night.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I don't know if that's not a full segment.
I don't think
I
it's a
was just
full
shocked
segment.
that he
I don't
wanted
know.
to bring up an
I don't-
NBA
I
topic
don't
at
know.
all.
I don't know enough about NBA to make it a full
You know,
segment.
Cody's right. We need to, as a family, we need to discuss this. Do we want to get? Would you rather us call you Rain Man or the Brain? Okay. Do we want to get Rain Man? Like, should we have him sit here with a mic
No.
just so people
No.
can hear how fast he is
Nope.
with this?
No.
No.
Because he already talks too much as it is. just
Sometimes
sitting
he
there.
kind of comes in.
He's not on
Yeah.
the show.
Like he
That would
bursts
be
out.
If it was just like
way
when
too
we,
far.
yeah, if it was just like when we ask questions, that'd be what I hear you. You're right.
If I could trust him to not ever talk, but I can't.
Jesus,
Sorry.
JJ.
Because he talks to me all the time. So I just know how it would be. And people would be like, JJ, who's this? I would have
We gotta
bosses
get
come to me.
We have to get JJ a camera. Not for just when he's talking to people on the phone. I just really think people need to hear exactly how rude JJ is.
We don't even have callers anymore.
No,
because they know.
We've done well.
Except for the one, let me tell you about Gator basketball.
What is his name? I love that guy. We could be talking about anything. He'll call and be like, I just want to get Denny's opinion on Gator quarterbacks. It's like, dude, what do you mean it's July? Yeah. Want to hear what he has to
I was
say?
in Gainesville today, actually.
How's
We won't
Anthony
get into
look?
that. He looks good. He looks really good.
Like better than the others? Or?
I haven't seen the others. I was just with Anthony yesterday and today. So, all right. Text line's going crazy. We'll get to some text line stuff. We'll figure out some more pro football to get into as well.
You know, we should probably talk about what Dan Hicken did on the media mock draft. And if you would like it, if the Jags did that on.
Okay, I don't even know what it is, so we'll save that for the other side. We'll be right back.
2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Crowd getting involved.
Stay close to the Jaguars.
Fires into the end zone.
On the home of the Jaguars.
Touchdown, Jacksonville.
1010XL.
Clay's Cleaning Service has a spotless reputation,
Take care of the windows. Hello, this is Clay.
but his business operations could use a light dusting.
Boy, I had you scheduled for next week. I'll just check here. No, absolutely. We will be there tomorrow.
Indeed can help him hire the people he needs.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. When you sponsor a job, you immediately get your short list of quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your job criteria. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
This is an important notice to all U.S. taxpayers. The IRS is giving away billions of dollars in tax savings through a federal program called the Fresh Start Initiative to aid delinquent taxpayers. This initiative was established for anyone facing financial hardship and unable to pay their back taxes. Qualifying and enrolling in this program will stop all collections, settle your delinquent tax problem, and even reduce what you owe by thousands of dollars. Call the hotline at People's Tax Relief to see if you qualify and get this free information by dialing 800-372-2017. If you have unfiled tax returns or cannot afford to pay your personal or business back taxes, you can now get the help you need. One simple phone call can resolve your tax problem and save you thousands of dollars. To see if you qualify and to get this important free information, call 800-372-2017. 800-372-2017. 800-372-2017.
Hey, it's Greg, and I'm sure by now you've heard me talk about the free Get Upside mobile app where you can get easy cash back up to 25 cents a gallon just buying gas. Plus, with special promo code 1010XL, you can earn an extra 25 cents a gallon cash back on your first tank. It adds up quick, and it's easy money. Plus, who couldn't use a little extra cash coming in right now? Now, I've been talking about Get Upside for a few months and using it for over a year, and I can assure you, it's legit, it's easy, it works, and Get Upside truly pays. They just crossed the milestone of $100 million cash back earned in America. And clearly the Googans are using the Get Upside app because there's over $2.5 million cash back earned right here in Jacksonville. So if you haven't signed up yet, what are you waiting for? Give it a try this week. Download the free Get Upside mobile app on Apple or Android. Use promo code 1010XL for an extra 25 cents a gallon on your first tank. Get Upside and get paid back every time you buy gas.
Oh, hey, you. It's Nicole Laffett, New York Times bestselling author, the only financial expert you don't need a dictionary to understand, and now the host of the new daily podcast, Money Rehab. So here's the deal. I'm going to rehab your wallet so that you can get your financial life together once and for all. Because we all have money problems, and the biggest mistake you can make is not admitting you have a problem. So let's make some change. Find Money Rehab wherever you listen to your favorite shows.
Coffee? Have a cup of coffee with Jacksonville's favorite son, Tony Baselli.
I don't suppose there's any possibility of getting an espresso or a cappuccino.
Breakfast with Baselli.
Brought to you by
Epstein and Robbins DUI Defense Monday morning on 1010XL.
Hey, it's Bert Cannon, Sports Commissioner at the First Coast YMCA. This summer, it's time to rediscover everything we've been missing. At the Y, we're committed to being your home for health and wellness and also a place for community, belonging, and a whole lot of fun in a safe environment. Now level up your game in the Y's new National Esports program. We offer the safest competitive video game experience through a private, moderated platform just for kids. Get details at fcymca.org.
Dear teens out there, like you, I also thought vaping was cool, but I was proven wrong when my life changed entirely, and I realized things aren't always what they seem. I thought vaping wasn't addictive, but after a week, I would get twitchy without it. I thought I was going to have the best year with my cheerleading squad, but it's hard to cheer with just one lung. And I thought vaping wouldn't affect the ones I love, but my mom had to give up everything to take care of me. She watched me begin to die next to her. I know it's hard to think vaping could do all that to a person, but it's better you know the truth before you have to experience it on your own. And if you don't believe me, maybe you should check the scientific facts, especially the ones that says vaping can lead to respiratory damage, because all those painful nights in the hospital can't be erased now, but it could have been avoided if I knew the facts before.
It's time to talk about vaping. Watch Walker's full story and get the facts at thefactsnow.com.
If you've been involved in a car accident, call me, Glenn Levine, at the law offices of Anajar Levine at 904-600-4000. That's 904-600-4000, and take back control of your life.
Office in Jacksonville. This 1010XL 92.5 FM hour is powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 904-600-4000. That's 904-600-4000. You're listening to the Sports Den on 1010XL.
The Sports Den brought to you by thehumidor.com. Go to thehumidor.com, type in Sports Den at checkout, get 20% off of your favorite cigars. Or just go to ABC Fine Wine and Spirits. It's a party. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Don't rest on Sunday. Well, you rest Sunday night. Day party Sunday. Like, that's what you need to do. But you need to go to ABC Fine Wine and Spirits. It's a celebration. Go reach up way, way high. I think this is the end of the month anyway, so you're getting paid. Forget rent. Well, you got to the 5th at least, so just go up there and get the good stuff. And
Yeah, this is my least favorite week of the year, honestly.
Really?
Every month. I hate it. Paying rent sucks. I wish we could just not do it.
I thought you said this is your least favorite week of the year. Okay, I got you.
Like
yeah.
Every month, it's my least favorite week.
It's torture. I hate
but the first Saturday in May is actually like my favorite sports day. This year it's a little bit different because Canelo fights on the 8th. This Saturday, our boy Fat Andy Ruiz is back.
Okay.
Who beat Anthony Joshua. But it's like the Kentucky Derby. You usually have first round NBA playoff games happening this weekend, but they pushed it back a couple months. So it's not as cool as what it used to be, but still going to be a badass Saturday. We have the draft for the afternoon, even though it's like crappy rounds, but it's something to watch. I'll be ready. I'll be drinking.
Here for it. I think I got invited to something called to a derby party. So,
whatever you do, don't drink the mint julep. Don't.
Those
bro.
aren't
They
any good,
suck.
right?
Terrible.
Yeah,
Hate
I'm not
them.
here for it. We have Champel at our table.
What is that?
Just joking. Pops from Friday used to say it on the Wayans Brothers. Like we actually have champagne. We actually have champagne. Champel is like cheap champagne. I'm assuming. Like we've got champagne. We're popping bottles. We're gonna.
You ever been to a horse race?
No, but I was invited to one in Toronto, but I didn't go. And then I've always wanted to go to the Kentucky Derby because the suits, the hats,
the whole thing.
Yeah, it's like seems cool.
It does. Tom Brady made it cool.
Well, I thought it was cool before Tom Brady.
It was like
but
classy,
I got what you're saying.
It was classy before, but now it's like I could go. Whatever the race is in New York out of the 3, that's the one where like the regular Joes go and get wasted.
Which one's the Churchill? Is that
Churchill's in the Kentucky Derby?
Okay.
Belmont.
Okay.
I think is in Baltimore, and then the last one's in New York. But Tom Brady hanging out with all his football buddies, getting drunk, having fun. I was like, damn.
Yeah, that's
new
what I wanna
bucket
do.
list item.
I just want to be like
I need a top hat.
Like the kid says, I want to do hood rat stuff with my hood rat friends. Like my goal is to get stupid rich, to do things that
you're not supposed to have access to.
But I wanted to do hood rat stuff with my friend.
It class it up a little bit. Bring some more dreads and gold teeth into the room. So I think that's what the world needs. Like,
It's what the gram needs.
Definitely. Oh, imagine the pictures and the ignorance. But
The
anyway.
picture that I'm looking at right now, though, nothing could beat that.
Okay, well.
Playmaker and Jimmy Smith.
Oh, man.
Together on a plane.
That plane is 60,000 feet in the air right now. Like, it is. That's like that picture, because I'm assuming they're both going to Cleveland, right?
I don't know. Yeah, that makes sense.
Like, so if somebody could have just like took a picture and said, caption this movie, and Pineapple Express would be the only thing that like would make me think about it, but that was with Ganja. So, but we all know their struggles, and I like Jimmy. I
love them both.
I've seen Mike in action at the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah, you got up close and personal
at a adult chicken wing establishment.
Did he have the energy?
Oh,
Does he always have that energy?
Listen, man, I don't know if like after so many bumps, like the coke like mixes in with your DNA and you can never get that. You can never get that switch or that energy away. But or he might still party a little bit, just not as much as he used to. I'm gonna go with the latter. That he still parties a little bit. So,
definitely.
But
I would be upset if I found out he didn't. If he was like living a sober
life.
life.
You know, it's like
I'd be disappointed.
It's kind of like
it's kind of like
right. It's kind of like dating, like marrying a porn star. Like, why would you go through all this to marry a porn star? Excuse me, because that's disrespectful. Adult education film star. Why would you go and marry a professor in the bedroom and then don't get to do any of the stuff that she's been famous for? Like, you just get her now. She's a nut now. Like,
yeah, baby, that was my old life.
Like that. Like, no. Like, that's why. Teach me.
That's
I'm
the
here.
one good thing about marrying an adult star.
Right. Like, let's do some wild, crazy stuff. Now, all of a sudden, you don't want to do this. Me hanging out with Playmaker, if he's all of a sudden
drinking juice.
Man, James, have you heard about alkaline water and key limes? It's very good for cleanses your system. Like, no.
It's like, you know how I get high now? Jogging.
Yes.
Let's go for a run.
Let's go to an oxygen bar, James. Let's go sniff air. What? I didn't come here to sniff air with you. I didn't come here to sniff anything. I came here to watch you. Like,
there's an oxygen bar in Jacksonville.
I've gone to those. You actually do get a buzz at oxygen bars.
What is it?
It's not pure, but it's like the oxygen that we breathe is nowhere near close to 100% pure oxygen. So when you get a higher grade of oxygen, it actually gives you a head high.
Oh, like a CBD thing.
Yeah, and it's supposed to be better for you or whatever. You can flavor it. I happen like sugar cookies. I had a sugar cookie one in Vegas. It was cool. It was they probably were just taking money. It's probably placebo.
This guy says, since I've been in a few accidents over the years, my lower back, neck, and hips tend to give me issues. But because he went to this place, he was fine.
The oxygen bar?
Yeah.
Or cry. Oh, okay.
And they also have CBDs there.
Oh, yeah. The
Double
CBD
whammy.
definitely helps you. Shout out to I can't even say what I was talking to the mayor about earlier today, but we were talking about. I'll tell you off air, JJ. You'll love the conversation. But what I teased with was one of my favorite pleasures, and it's partially because I don't like his wife, but I don't like him either because he's light skinned, and he's the ruler of the evil light skinned empire in Golden State, and they're known for just racking up points, jacking up shots, playing unfundamental basketball, ruining the league. Like,
Passing the ball, setting screens, disgusting.
I don't want to see shots from half court. I want to see good bounce passes.
Yes.
I want to see two hands on the ball, take off.
7-footers backing them down in the post.
Right knee up, right elbow, giving me a layup drill. Don't you go doing all this trickeration. You know what a good team that plays basketball the right way, a good franchise, they may not play the anthem, but they play basketball the right way. And that's the Dallas Mavericks.
Absolutely.
They beat
the whitest team in the NBA.
Right. They beat the Golden State Warriors by 30 points.
And I watched the game last night. It wasn't even that close.
28-0 run in the first half.
In the NBA, you let a team go on a run like that, man. And he was out there. Like, Steph was out there.
Was the greatest defender of all time out there. Donkey, for sure. I hate every aspect of them. I don't like their team. I don't like it. Just they bother me.
I agree. Let's see if he actually was playing because I don't remember Draymond being in the game.
I don't remember Draymond doing anything.
He was. He was. Okay, so this was his stat line last night. 29 minutes.
Okay. Significant.
11 boards.
Okay, he crashed them. Good.
3 assists.
Okay.
0 points. 0 for 1 shooting. And his plus minus -18. Andrew Wiggins is this is a former first overall pick, excuse me. Andrew Wiggins is plus minus last night for an NBA game was -35. And that wasn't even the worst on his team. Kelly Oubre coming in -41 plus minus off the bench. That's almost impossible, dude.
While I'm talking trash. LA's getting worked.
The Lakers?
Yeah.
It's a LeBron-less Lakers. They're only down 13. Being down 13 is nothing compared to 30.
I can't really. I gotta get
28-0 run.
Listen, if you're listening to this right now, we need an eyeglass sponsorship because I need glasses.
I actually got a place for you. Talk about that.
Okay. I don't like things I don't mind now. I don't mind Anthony Davis's eyebrows. They don't bother me anywhere near as much.
It's a brand now.
But I think I'll never get over Draymond.
Well, what about the mouthpiece by Steph? That's really why I hate the guy.
This is how he chooses his mouthpiece?
Dude, always. Like, so annoying. It's gross.
You know what it reminds
he's
me of?
touching it, and then he's touching his teammates.
Definitely COVID. He's a spreader. He's a super
spreader.
It reminds me of my 7-year-old. Because he
looks like a child, too.
He chews the hell out of his mouthpiece. Like, what are you doing?
That's what children do.
I was like, dude.
When they're like teething.
Dude, do you know who's going to have to pay for that grill?
How much is a mouthpiece?
No, the mouthpiece
you mean
is
when
fine.
he gets
I ain't worried about
braces.
the mouthpiece. I'm talking about the kid. Killer inherited great teeth. My mother has good teeth. I have good teeth. My father has good teeth. No braces. No braces have ever been on my side of the family. Trey is is super handsome. My baby boy. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't care what you have to say about teaching people. So don't bring your daughters around my sons. My sons will learn. My sons will learn how to be masculine men, and that's against the law nowadays. So I'm just gonna give you free game. Keep them away if you want to keep their sanctity, because these guys. Trey is smooth. The problem is, I'm trying to tell him nobody's gonna be. You can't be smooth with railroad tracks in your mouth. Like you're gonna lose 3 years.
What's funny? I watched Austin Powers last night, the original one, and he's like a ladies' man from the '60s, with the worst grill.
But he's supposed to be British. That's the stereotype of the. Now, if Trey moves across the pond, he'll be the guy. But here we happen to like our teeth. So, but anyways, that segment absolutely.
Well, Denny left.
Yeah, Denny left.
I don't know what he's on the phone.
He's talking to somebody important because that's what Denny does. Imagine if I got a phone call right now. Like, I guess we just wouldn't have a show, huh?
Well, me and Rain Man.
Yeah, Rain
I
Man.
would give Rain Man a mic for that.
Well, we got Hate O'Clock coming up next. Hate O'Clock brought to you by Green Acres Sporting. Make sure you go to greenacresporting.com. Check them out. Good deals. They're also hiring for you people who are looking for jobs. They support Hate O'Clock. We'll be right back.
When something happens in Jacksonville, you'll know, because 1010XL is Jacksonville. We live here, we work here, we play here. This is home.
This is Hayes Carline from MyBookie.ag. Racehorse or workhorse, between the NFL Draft and the Kentucky Derby, there is no shortage of odds, props, and horses to take advantage of and win cash at MyBookie.ag. Predict who will go first or last in the draft and everything in between. Tons of props, tons of value, and it's all available at your fingertips now. Will it be Trevor Lawrence or Zach Wilson to the Jags? If you've got a feeling, you can cash in on this and more at MyBookie. And make sure you hit up the website on May 1st for some freebies because they're celebrating the 2021 Kentucky Derby with a host of free games, spins, and chips available throughout the day in the MyBookie casino. Whether you're looking for a legit blackjack experience fit with live dealers or just looking to bet on the next big event, there's only one place to do it, and that's MyBookie. Sign up now with promo code 1010XL to get your first deposit matched up to $1,000. Use our promo code 1010XL to get a free deposit bonus and start your day off with a win. Bet anything, anytime, anywhere with MyBookie.
With PatriotSoftware.com, accounting and payroll, keep your time and money.
Mike Capel here, serial entrepreneur. Doing payroll is no longer a headache for our customer, Jeff. I've used various payroll providers in the past, and none can hold a candle to Patriot Software. Their software is ridiculously easy to use. The support staff is knowledgeable and courteous. I am very excited that Patriot Software files my tax forms for me, not just providing the forms like other payroll companies do. As a business owner, managing payroll has been a long-time headache that I no longer struggle with, thanks to Patriot Software. I definitely rate your company 5 out of 5 stars. Go to PatriotSoftware.com to get your payroll pricing for up to 100 employees. Use promo code RADIO and get 2 months of payroll processing free. That's PatriotSoftware.com.
PatriotSoftware.com, accounting and payroll, keep your time and money.
It's the North Florida Dive Club 4th Annual Shootout Spearfishing Tournament, May 19th through 23rd. Kickoff party, May 19th. Shooting days, May 20th through 22nd. And weigh-in and awards on May 23rd. New this year, hunt from any location. Open to scuba divers and free divers. Awards for top shooters and teams, plus lots of prizes. Sign up at SavageDiving.com. SavageDiving.com. North Florida Dive Club is a nonprofit promoting marine conservation and fellowship among divers.
Here's your 1010XL First Coast Community Calendar.
Hope Haven believes in children and youth with special needs and abilities and has developed programs to help ensure their success. Find out more about their employment services and internship program at hope-haven.org.
Big Brothers Big Sisters nurtures local kids and strengthens communities. You build positive relationships that have a lasting effect on young people. Get involved at bbbs.org.
Habitat for Humanity helps families build and improve their homes. If you want to build a better Jacksonville, visit habitat.org.
Join Jacksonville's City Rescue Mission to help transform the lives of the homeless and needy. crmjax.org.
First Coast YMCA helps develop Jacksonville's youth. You can help our children find a better future at fcymca.org.
If you're involved with a community event and you'd like us to help spread the word, visit our website to find out how at 1010XL.com.
Lauren Brooks here for Open Door. If you're thinking about selling your house here on the First Coast, then I highly recommend going to opendoor.com. If you're selling your house and want to know how much you might get for it here in Jacksonville, I definitely recommend checking out Open Door. You'll find out what hundreds of thousands of people already have, including some of my friends, that the easiest way to sell your house is to sell it to Open Door. I saw for myself just how easy it is to answer the questions online, complete a contact-free video walkthrough, and get an offer in just a few steps. If you like that offer, you can sell your house directly to Open Door. You can just skip all the hard parts. You don't have to make repairs yourself or do any prep work or have a ton of showings. You'll know exactly how much you'll get, and you can close whenever you're ready. The best part is you can do it all online. Request your free cash offer at opendoor.com/myoffer. That's opendoor.com/myoffer. Offer eligibility varies. Open Door is represented by Open Door Brokerage Inc., license 0206130 in California, and Open Door Brokerage LLC in its other markets.
WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach, WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach. Everything you need to know about your Jacksonville Jaguars. Jaguars Today with Mike Dempsey and Fat Tony.
Jaguars Today from the Jacksonville Orthopedic Institute studios.
Jaguars Today every weekday from 10 to noon on 1010XL.
Take your best shot to help Camp Decon, the Boys and Girls Club of Northeast Florida's outdoor summer camp experience. It's the 3rd annual Clay Shoot, May 7th at Jacksonville Clay Target Sports. A day of clay shooting, lunch, and awards to help our area youth experience trail riding, hiking, fishing, kayaking, and learning more about the outdoors. Sponsorship and foursomes are available. Enjoy the fun and make the outdoor dreams come true for our kids. Go to bgcnf.org/events for details on how to participate.
With PatriotSoftware.com, accounting and payroll, keep your time and money.
Mike Capel here, serial entrepreneur. I started my first business in the basement of a factory over 30 years ago. We had no heat and no air conditioning. Instead of customers, our office visitors were rats, birds, flies, and snakes. Our office flooded often, and we used blankets as our office walls. We were broke and needed customers. Years later, I formed my fifth successful business, Patriot Software, which has attracted tens of thousands of customers with our easy accounting and payroll software used by accountants and non-accountants alike. Go to patriotsoftware.com, use promo code RADIO, and get 2 months of accounting and payroll software free. That's patriotsoftware.com.
Accounting and payroll. Keep your time and money.
This 1010XL 92.5 FM hour is powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 904-600-4000. That's 904-600-4000.
You mad, bro?
1010XL 92.5 FM. Join us in the sports den. Call or text 641-1010.
Open up your heart and let that hang out.
You gotta let it breathe. Hump day. They ain't humping nothing. Nobody showed you it's Wagon Wednesday. You didn't see any wagons. Coworkers getting on your nerves, all these different things. You need a place to vent, and that's why we bring you Hate O'Clock, brought to you by Green Acre Sporting Goods. GreenAcreSporting.com is the website that you should go to check out for all your wildlife, hunting, ammo, guns, pretty much any big game needs that you need. You should go here to GreenAcreSporting.com, Green Acre Sporting Goods. I went there on Monday, and I tell you, it was 20,000 square feet of gorgeousness.
Guy toys.
Oh, it was great. And for the first time in my life, I understood my father. When I picked up that the AR-12 12-gauge shotgun, just felt like I could destroy something. Really, really good.
Is that like your dad's go-to?
My dad likes guns.
Oh, well, yeah.
Like weapons in general. Like you go to his house. He says he sold a lot of them in his older age. But when I was younger, my mother said when he lived with us, you don't know what you're sitting on.
The couch.
Like, yeah, it's a couch. It's a couch, but
it's an armory.
Under that cushion, there's like 5 machetes. There's a shot. Perfect example. We went to go visit him. I was going into 6th grade. So I was 10 years old. I was turning 11 that summer. My sister dropped her. We're 4 years apart. So I think, she was 5. She was 5 going to turn. No, she was 6 going to turn whatever. Doesn't matter. Bottom line, she was young. She was still playing with dolls. She dropped her doll. I called myself being a good big brother. I'm going to go down and pick up the doll. And what I saw was to make you visualize training. Think Training Day. When Denzel Washington was going against some Hoyt, and he dropped to the ground and he hit the swivel, and the shotgun came to him and he shot from there. My father had one of those under his 5 to 6 year old daughter's bed. My father is also the same person that heard fireworks go off like July 8th and decided that it was a great idea to bypass his girlfriend, who was an adult, give the gun to the 10-year-old who's never shot a weapon before. Give him a Glock.
Outside.
He said, if anybody comes to that door that doesn't look like me, you shoot first.
See, I was thinking he was trying to celebrate, but he was worried about their safety.
No, he was worried. Better. He decided that he needed to go be nosy and go figure out what the hell was going on. Like, he's the police. And he's telling me to shoot the child, to shoot something that comes through the door when there's an able-bodied woman. Like, right there, that's an adult. Like, the kickback alone would have killed me and somebody else. But that's neither here nor there. They answer a lot of good questions. Again, they're hiring. GreenAcreSporting.com brings you Hate O'Clock.
I have a Hate O'Clock.
All right, let me hear it.
It's the National Basketball Association.
Okay.
So, there was a player, Sterling Brown, who was assaulted at an establishment for adults. I guess he was hit over the head with a bottle. Blood everywhere. Not a legit thing to happen when you're still playing in the NBA.
Right.
So you would think that's enough. Listen, you got hit over the head with a bottle. Your season's over. No, they're getting fined now, including his teammate, Kevin Porter Jr., who just happened to be there hanging out. $50,000. NBA is fining these guys for not getting hit in the head with a bottle and being in a fight, but for health and safety protocols because they were out in an establishment with a gathering of 15 or more people. Like, how about you fine the guy for getting in a bar brawl?
Is that what they're saying?
Yes.
They're saying they fined him because he was hanging out with
Yes. Health and safety protocols.
Wow. 50 large?
50 stacks, dude.
What does he make?
Good question.
Yeah, I mean, but that's like the NFL coaches this year that they started, fining like $100K to.
So he makes 1.7 a year. He's not like a super rich player.
That's
significant.
Yeah,
I'd be
50K.
pissed.
Yeah,
Like, that'll make you think twice about going and getting some wings.
And where does he play?
He plays for Houston, but they were in Miami.
Oh,
okay. Wow.
Both
G5?
states are open, by the way. So, like,
Which part?
The NBA doesn't care that your state is open and that you can live a normal life. They want you to live like some, I don't even know.
Do we know what adult establishment he went to?
Oh, that's a good question.
'Cause maybe they could kick it in, like give him a little sponsorship, so that
That's a great idea.
it'd be great advertising and marketing for them.
Yeah, I mean, there were 5 NFL coaches fined $100,000 apiece
for not wearing masks
during the game.
Jeez.
During the game,
I would be broke with my I-9 and stuff.
but I mean, you're. Yeah, I look. I get it. We didn't know, or it was still fairly early and all that kind of stuff. But that does seem kind of weird that you would make it a point to find somebody who is just in a barroom brawl for
not
breaking protocol.
Yeah, okay. You got to hear the name of this place. Booby Trap.
Oh, that's so great. I want a shirt so bad.
He was in the stab. Like that's probably why they fined him.
That's definitely an urban club.
Like if he would have been at G5 or some of these other good places, they would have been like, yeah, you know what? We know they're clean. We've heard of these. They're in. You know what? That's what they should do. Just again, I talked about this during the quarantine. We know stuff is going to happen. Okay, maybe that was sketchy. Maybe you can't have a hotel full of IG models for guys to be able to go frolic with. Right. See how much less of a headache it would have been if he would have got approved?
Good point.
Well, what they could do is just find, okay, here are the approved adult chicken wing establishments in each NBA city.
Because this place has had a shooting before.
Right.
Booby Trap has?
Yes. The rapper Zoe Dallas. He's in stable condition after he was shot at the club.
Oh, I'm so glad because I was waiting on his mixtape to drop.
Well, he has a song with Chris Brown, Post and Delete.
Now, when you say
I've never heard it. Yeah.
What about Blow a Check?
Is it Booby like Boobie Trap?
Booby.
So.
Booby.
Booby.
Booby Trap Miami. I'm looking at the images. It's exactly what I expected.
Yeah, that one's definitely a 1,200 to 2,000 square foot establishment.
Yeah, exactly.
Even though some of those you can have fun, but it's just not what I would recommend.
Dude, I have fun at every strip
I would
club.
not recommend those.
Drake was at Booby Trap. Okay. Nice.
He just wanted a shirt. I want a shirt.
2019.
I want a shirt. I'm not going to go online on our work computer, but if they have shirts, I'm ordering one.
Booby Trap merchandise.
They've got to have merchandise. And if they don't, why name the place Booby Trap?
Yeah, you're really missing a huge opportunity.
Yeah.
It doesn't
And
look
you
like
and the 2 O's need to be.
Well, I can't buy that shirt. I can't sport that around.
Dude, they have no merch.
What?
That's a disgrace.
It's terrible.
You're in a cash business.
You call
and
yourself
you
an
can't have them.
entrepreneur.
Come on, man, get out of here, dude.
I mean, you should have an Instagram store right away.
If you go to Magic City's website, they have everything you can buy, you want to buy with their logo on.
Because Magic City is a well-run adult chicken wing establishment. These people are crazy.
Video, man
That's the
proposes
hating
to stripper at Booby Trap in Miami.
You know, I saw something again on the interwebs, and there's some very insightful things that you see.
And
I'd argue against that.
There's some very dumb things that you see, but there's some people look down on adult activities workers. Strippers can be considered that.
They're called sex workers nowadays.
Fine. I just wanted to try to make
SWs.
it see. So people are like, "Oh, strippers are easy. Strippers are easy." And the guy put out here, people talk about how easy strippers are, but I've been with more registered nurses than I have been with the strippers.
That's a good point.
It is a very valid point.
So are you going to tell me public school teachers are easy because I've dated a few?
I mean,
doesn't make sense.
It's just wild what people choose to, go out. But I digress. Do you have anything that you're angry about since you're
nothing I can talk about on radio.
Oh, did you just get blasted about talking about on radio?
No.
Oh, okay. I'll talk about this. So on Monday night, the last part of our show, we broke the news of Geno Hayes passing. My 8 o'clock isn't how I got out. It happens. My 8 o'clock isn't people trying to force me to talk about it. I've talked about it twice. Talked with Chris Porter, that was on the news, and I did it on the podcast today. Both 5 minutes max. I really can't talk about it more than that. Then I started doing that thing that I don't like to do with the emotions and stuff. But one thing that I'm seeing, and I saw it, the last time I really saw it or paid attention to it was about roughly 10 years ago. I had a teammate pass as well. His name was who my son Kai, his middle name. His name was Edgar Terraganicion. He's Armenian, but he was.
I say that again.
Terraganicion.
Okay.
He was Armenian. He was an Omega. Those are the dogs that bark. He was very fair, had gold teeth, but he's the only person I've seen be able to have that duality. Like all the black people loved him, and he felt like he was that. All the white people loved him, felt like he was that, and he was a bridge crosser. Like his funeral was who's who of like whatever. As he was going through it, though, you never really saw it. Like I was talking to him, and he was like, "Man, all these people are my friends. They're really not trying to help. They're not asking what I need. Blah blah blah." And he died of cancer. It was a rare form of cancer. So I see this with Geno, and it's a bunch of people who are, and I'm glad celebrate people in death and all these things, but I don't understand why people have such a hard time giving people their flowers while they're alive. Like, people didn't ask Geno about what was going on. People didn't support Geno like that. People didn't do these things. And I'm not coming at, if it was you, great. And I'm not really using, Geno just happens to be the guy. But we talk about these athletes or these people who are special to us. And we say all these things. Oh, I remember how they made me feel. I wish there was something I could do. You know what you could do? You can support them. You could click a link. You can share something. You can buy their product. You can do, I'm not saying you have to go above and beyond and go broke, but don't come giving a song and dance trying to show out when that person's passed, when you could have done so much when they were alive. And I mean this from the sincerity of my heart. Whether you're listening to it on the radio, any social media platform, friend, family, foe. I can't hear you when I'm cremated. I know that freaked JJ out when I said I want to be cremated, but I can't hear you when I'm gone. Your well wishes don't do really anything for my family when I'm gone because I no longer can earn. Like, support me while I'm alive. Give me my flowers while I'm alive. Like, tell me I'm great now. Not just me, and I mean that for the person that you love and all this stuff, because all that crying, because I hate that when I go to funerals. My grandmama used to say, it's the person who's doing all that crying and showing out, talking about take me with you. That's the person that was the least likely in that person's life when they needed them the most. Give me my respects while I'm around. Give my people their respects while they're around.
Some spouses, like,
but that's
I got
that's
you.
different.
Like, you're
it's
talking,
not
like,
the spouses. It's not the mom. It's the person that. Yeah, I guess it's just, and this could be me part of the grieving process, but I just don't like that. That's the fake part. I don't like that. I don't need you. We don't need you using that for Twitter likes. We don't need you using that for IG.
See, I think that's what you're really referring to right now is like, I don't even know if we really want to get into this, but it's like social media has made it hard for most people to become like selfless.
Right.
Because they only want to do things they can promote. Right. And I am a huge believer, and I know you are too, because of all the food drives that you do. And the only thing you ask for help on is getting people food.
Right.
Right. I am a huge believer that it is physically impossible the way that we are wired as human beings to be happy if you're not giving on some level. Like I really believe that. So it's like people who don't care about other people are usually the miserable people.
Right.
And they're dramatic. I mean, I think that's, I hate that. That's a whole nother conversation, I think, for another day. But I see what you're saying, especially because I've seen we talked about it a couple years ago when we would see Gino. Just like, you okay? You know what I mean?
Right.
And at the time, I didn't know. I don't know Gino like you know Gino.
Right. And then even then,
met him in passing.
He left, he was doing the podcast.
Yep.
We stopped. And then he hit me up and he was like, all right, I was dealing with this.
You didn't know at the time.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm like, well, cool. Let's get back into it. Let's do it. And then about 2 or 3 months ago, he was he was like, hey, I'm going to the hospital more regularly, try to get this stuff going. And I'm not suggesting that people I ain't saying open up your checkbook. I'm not saying do any of these things. But what I'm saying is, we talk about you talk about love. There's a time, talent, and treasure. There's the things that you show. That's how you can show people that you care. And again, talent is treasure is obviously cash, but that's only one part of it. Like the time, the how you can support them. And again, they may not even ask for it, or tell you, but if you know he's a motivational speaker, how do we get you speaking more? How do we get more from you? We spend so much time trying to tear people down, but then when they go, that's when all of a sudden, again, that's my biggest thing, is that especially when they got kids, right? So Gino's got 2 great kids. It would be and I would say for myself, it's cool that Trey has gotten the chance to see me with Seminole boosters. Before he's wearing stuff, my dad must be somebody, because when he comes into this room with all these weird people with red shirts, they all swoon to him. So that's cool. He felt that energy.
It's an experience.
It's an experience. So his kids should feel that energy while he's around.
Yeah. No,
because that's what they're going to remember. And that's why I'm just telling people, this is, whether it's a Jaguar player, whether it's any player that you say you really, really rock like that.
It's not.
And I don't even mean to sound
most of the time, it's not even. It's the guy that you don't even think is noticing. It's the guy who's internalizing everything. It's not. It's a regular human being. You know what I mean? That's the guys that need it. That's the women that need it. That's everybody needs it. But I think the bigger picture is. We're getting right into I was talking about this yesterday. The bigger picture is, if you're walking around and you're wondering why you're always unhappy, if you're walking around and you're wondering why things never go your way, you ain't giving anything. You're selfish. You're doing things for attention. Literally, that's it. You're not low key giving anybody anything, and I don't mean money, like you said. I mean just encouraging words or just time more than anything. And you're walking around here talking about how miserable your life is. Well, it's miserable because there's no outpouring of grace to anybody.
One of Saturdays are my favorite day of the week. I wake up early most Saturdays. We do a food drive, share the love. We'll have it this Thursday, 1550 Normandy Village Square. 15. Bottom line, look at my social media. You'll figure it out. But I like doing that. And then I get to go coach my son's team.
Yep.
I hated it at first because I didn't feel like doing it. But to see these kids develop and progress, and yes, we kick a lot of butt and win. Yes, we win a lot, but we've taken a couple L's, and we're looking for that team. Matter of fact, I would put it out here. Dang, what's the name of that team? You know who you are.
Don't get in trouble with that not again.
You know who you are. You know you whipped our butt. Stop ducking us. Be there in the fall.
And the refs were suspicious that day.
No, I'm not saying that. Not going there anymore. Not doing that. Not even in satire or jokes. But you know that team. You the team that whooped our butts.
You know who you are.
You know who you are. If you're listening,
and you're only listening to troll.
Yeah. Stop ducking us. We want to see you in the championship.
Listen to this show.
Yeah. We want to see you in the fall. But I say all this, say like I like coaching them. I like being around the kids, even the kids we're competing against, encouraging them, saying, "Hey, you got better this week, that week." The referee, it's a dope experience. But like, again, don't tell me, don't say thank you, Coach Coleman, when I'm cold.
Yeah.
Like, tell me, like, not my parents. My parents are dope. But like, if your kid right now, if you're listening, and your kid is coached by a coach, tell that coach thank you now. That coach has a hustle or something like that. Support that coach's hustle. Because I'm gonna tell you this: they ain't getting paid to like your kid, and most of them aren't like me. Like when I come in, I tell kids the truth. I don't get paid enough to like you or dislike you. I get paid to do a job. These guys actually care. Like, give them people their flowers and stop talking about them. They don't hate your kid. They don't get paid enough to dislike your kid or hate on your kid. More than likely, if they're doing that, your kid's a turd.
Exactly.
9 times out of 10, I promise you that. If you like, son, why aren't you playing? A turd are not any good. But because trust me, the $1,200, the $2,000, whatever they're getting.
Same problem with 12 consecutive coaches. It ain't the
right.
coaches.
I promise you, the amount of money they're getting is not good enough to also go take an ass whipping every week. They're going to put the best players on the field. I promise you. But like, if your kid's not like getting recruited and all that other stuff happening, and you don't feel the coach is doing well enough for the little bit of money that they're getting paid, look at your kid.
Yeah, truth, right there.
Yep. I mean, man, like I said, give people their flowers where they can smell them. People not giving people their flowers is my hate o'clock. And one way you could give us flowers with the Sports Den, support our sponsors. Green Acre Sporting.
Go buy a gun.
Yeah, go buy a gun. Why not? Or bow and arrow. Or
taser.
Accessories. Taser. I learned something about tasers too.
Use more ammunition. You can
the
always
taser, you have to have a concealed to carry.
Is that right?
Yep. Anything that shoots a projectile out.
Water gun.
Well, maybe not a water gun, but that could be considered deadly, or like you need to have a concealed to carry.
Okay.
But I learned that from greenacresporting.com. Go there, check them out. Even if you need a job, go there, tell them the Sports Den sent you. I won't say they hire you on the spot, but you got a better chance of getting the job. 8 o'clock. That's 8 o'clock.
Yeah, let's come back. Let's get to bold predictions for the draft, draft night, plans at the stadium, stuff like that. It's a holiday here in Duval. We'll get to it coming next.
Watch this. The ignition code.
1010XL. Jacksonville Sports Radio.
What do you get when you talk to a Dell Technologies advisor? You get someone who understands there's an art to listening, who's able to hear more than what's being said, and can provide tailored small business solutions that make you feel truly heard.
I understand. Let's get started.
For advice on everything from laptops to the cloud and solutions powered by Intel vPro platform, call an advisor today at 877-ASK-DELL.
Call me, Mark Anajar, at the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 904-600-4000. That's 904-600-4000 for a free consultation and take back control of your life.
Office in Jacksonville.
Oh, hey, you. It's Nicole Laffit, New York Times bestselling author, the only financial expert you don't need a dictionary to understand, and now the host of the new daily podcast, Money Rehab. So here's the deal. I'm going to rehab your wallet so that you can get your financial life together once and for all. Because we all have money problems, and the biggest mistake you can make is not admitting you have a problem. So let's make some change. Find Money Rehab wherever you listen to your favorite shows.
With PatriotSoftware.com, accounting and payroll, keep your time and money.
Mike Capel here, serial entrepreneur. I started my first business in the basement of a factory over 30 years ago. We had no heat and no air conditioning. Instead of customers, our office visitors were rats, birds, flies, and snakes. Our office flooded often, and we used blankets as our office walls. We were broke and needed customers. Years later, I formed my fifth successful business, Patriot Software, which has attracted tens of thousands of customers with our easy accounting and payroll software used by accountants and non-accountants alike. Go to PatriotSoftware.com. Use promo code RADIO and get 2 months of accounting and payroll software free. That's patriotsoftware.com.
Accounting and payroll. Keep your time and money.
This is Joe C., and I'm inviting you to listen to a brand new show Sunday morning, 7:30 on 1010XL. It's me and Dr. George Bari talking sports medicine. We call it Breaking Bones. There's going to be plenty of other things to talk about as well. Breaking Bones on 1010XL.
Tobacco-free Florida knows how hard it is to quit nicotine, which is why we offer different quit options to choose from for free, like 24/7 quit coaches available over the phone, free online resources, and free 2-week starter kits of quit aids. We're even experimenting with 80s pop music.
You know it's time, no more cigarettes and you'll be fine. A full commitment to quit is the plan. Time to get the back on your head. It's the perfect time for you to quit and say, I'm giving you up, giving you up, I'm letting you go, I'm letting you never come back to smoke, never come back to smoke, I'll never come back. I'm giving you up, giving you up, I'm letting you go, I'm letting you never come back to smoke, never come back to smoke, never coming back.
The singing, are we 100% on that, or you're not going to use it? Good. You know, maybe we'll just stick to the ways we know work. Visit tobaccofreeflorida.com or call 1-877-YOU-CAN-NOW for free nicotine patches.
Lauren Brooks here for Open Door. If you're thinking about selling your house here on the First Coast, then I highly recommend going to opendoor.com. If you're selling your house and want to know how much you might get for it here in Jacksonville, I definitely recommend checking out Open Door. You'll find out what hundreds of thousands of people already have, including some of my friends, that the easiest way to sell your house is to sell it to Open Door. I saw for myself just how easy it is to answer the questions online, complete a contact-free video walkthrough, and get an offer in just a few steps. If you like that offer, you can sell your house directly to Open Door. You can just skip all the hard parts. You don't have to make repairs yourself or do any prep work or have a ton of showings. You'll know exactly how much you'll get, and you can close whenever you're ready. The best part is you can do it all online. Request your free cash offer at opendoor.com/myoffer. That's opendoor.com/myoffer. Offer eligibility varies. Open Door is represented by Open Door Brokerage Inc., license 0206130 in California, and Open Door Brokerage LLC in its other markets.
Though no longer little, teens still need a lot of love. Yet teens in foster care have a harder time finding it, as 82% of foster families are home to kids 12 or younger. You can positively impact a teen's life as a foster parent. With help from Family Support Services of North Florida, you provide patience, love, and understanding, and Family Support Services will offer specialized training, resources, and a community of support. Take the next step at foster-now.org. That's foster-now.org.
This 1010XL 92.5 FM hour is powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 904-600-4000. That's 904-600-4000. You're listening to the Sports Den on 1010XL.
The one thing I've been seeing a lot of on the Twitter machine are people asking for tickets to the draft party tomorrow night.
Yeah, it's sold out.
I don't know what that means. What was their
You had
deal?
to get a ticket. It was free.
But how many? Do you know?
7,500, I think.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Well, hold on. It might have been 6,000. Yeah. I just saw it in the email that I got. That I gotta tell them I don't have the vid.
Oh, one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's cool, man. I mean, you think about, we've been talking about this day forever. And now the
will Monday be like the day after Christmas as a kid? You look forward to it all year. It's finally here, and then the day after, it's such a letdown. You're like,
oh, it's absolutely going to be that way. It's like, what the heck are we going to talk about? I mean, Monday will be good because we can recap the draft.
I'm just talking in general.
But yes, but in a week from now, we're going to be.
Guys are going to have to start watching basketball.
2023 mock draft.
Oh yeah, they do that mock draft stuff.
Yes, there will be a mock draft by Monday.
Oh, there already are. There's some.
Are there?
Yeah, there already are. But
Jags are aware.
But here's where the rubber meets the road now, because if Trevor Lawrence truly is your franchise savior quarterback, then it's been worth the last 2 years. It's been worth the downfall of 2017 to get to this.
Ooh.
Like, if he's not, I don't even want to talk about it, but just, I don't know where the franchise goes. Like, there's a lot riding on Urban Meyer and Trevor Lawrence success.
So Hayes Carline said that Trevor Lawrence will be a Pro Bowler next year. Where do you stand on that?
Says what?
What? A Pro Bowler next year?
Yep.
Well, okay. Well, can we get clarification? Like, will he be
the 7th alternate?
Right. Will he be in the original Pro Bowl announcement, or will he be the guy
I
after
assume that's
4?
what he meant by that. He's originally one of the guys they're going to pick.
Yeah, I'm going to say no. How many quarterbacks get in?
3 each side, right?
So Mahomes.
Yeah. Well, Mahomes is.
I'm going AFC.
Let's just take him out. Well, who else?
He might still be playing. But I'm saying that original announcement now.
Okay.
Mahomes. Josh Allen.
Right.
Right. Hold on.
Is this fan voted or this
Lamar is usually in.
Yes,
Yeah,
this fan Lamar will be in.
I mean, total.
Baker.
You know, man.
I'm having a hard time finding the last rookie quarterback to be in the
Herbert.
Pro Bowl.
Was Herbert a rookie last year?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Was he Pro Bowl?
No.
I mean, it's not.
He's not. He's not better than those 4 right there.
You do have to get into. To be fair, now you do have to say. Okay, so you say Josh Allen, you say Pat Mahomes, 2 locks. You think going
Justin
in?
Herbert's better than him right now as a rookie.
I know, but I mean, we are getting to Justin Herbert. Like,
they're gonna give
Lamar.
they're gonna give it to the best handoff specialist in the AFC.
So last year there was 2 rookies in the Pro Bowl.
There were 2 rookie quarterbacks?
No, just rookies in general, Justin Jefferson and Chase Young. I'm having a hard time finding any rookies to make the quarterbacks to make the Pro Bowl in the last however many years.
Wow.
I mean, you got
you have to be so good, man.
Well, you got if my man is still getting
what about Deshaun?
Getting hand? Yeah, I was gonna say if he's still getting handsy.
Don't say that. Okay.
I know. I thought about it, but then I realized I can't say that.
Yeah.
I can't say that. But Deshaun's relaxed.
Oh, in 2013,
Indy got Carson Wentz now.
Andrew Luck and Russell Wilson.
Well, I just found
made it, and they were rookies. So
I found a list of ranking the top rookie quarterbacks in NFL history.
Okay.
And this is from
Trevor's already on it.
I don't know when this is from, but it's fairly recent.
2018.
Ben Roethlisberger won. What? Yes, because he won a Super Bowl?
Yeah.
He won his
RG3.
He has 17 touchdowns, 11 interceptions. RG3 was dope as well.
Yeah, he was.
It was sad what happened to his leg.
Cam,
man.
Russell Wilson, Dan Marino, Dak Prescott, Andrew Luck, Matt Ryan, Jameis Winston. Jameis had over 4,000 yards his rookie year.
15 picks.
Yeah, he did have 15 picks.
How many touchdowns?
22.
I mean, 15 picks seems.
Jim Kelly,
reasonable.
Peyton Manning.
I thought Peyton Manning had like a terrible rookie.
He had 26 touchdowns and 28 interceptions.
That sounds a lot. 15 picks sounds like a lot.
Exactly.
That's the craziest thing about Jameis.
Stop with Jameis stinks, man.
Jameis is about to take New Orleans to a whole new level.
Oh my God.
Jameis is about to take New Orleans.
Drew who?
They're gonna forget all about.
I can't wait for the Drew Who signs.
Marcus Mariota,
Drew is a
14th best
scrub.
rookie campaign. Deshaun Watson, 15. If I'll put it this way, if Trevor Lawrence isn't on this list at the end of next year, that's concerning.
Dang, you want him to be one of the best 15 of all time
When
already.
I'm looking at the stats of the top rookie quarterbacks, and this probably proves our point of no Pro Bowl, yes.
Minshew had better stats in his rookie year than most of those guys, though.
He did. He did. I think.
Who wins more games next year?
Keep that up for a second. Okay, I want to look at something. Keep that up for a second.
Jameis definitely wins more games than Trevor next year. I'll give you that.
Oh, yeah. That defense is nasty in New Orleans. Yeah.
Our defense is elite.
Oh, jeez.
Is what?
What did you say?
Come again. Okay. No, never mind. I was looking at Blake Bortles' rookie stats.
I can't wait to hear that.
Yeah, they weren't good. 58% completion.
That's okay.
11 touchdowns, 17 interceptions.
Oh,
11 touchdowns.
But he only played. He didn't start the year off, right?
No.
Oh,
He started 13 games.
No, basically.
Bro, his second year that everybody points to, my man still only completed 58% of his passes.
But he had like 4,000 yards passing, right?
That was the garbage time year.
Yeah.
Don't you say that. Hacker was.
This is not Gardner Minshew's fault.
Just replace Blake.
He was the king of the Blake Bortles fan.
Yes.
Wait, it's Blake Bortles' birthday today.
National holiday.
I'll call him. Hold on. I'll see if I can get him on
It
the
is
phone.
Blake's birthday. He is 29 years old.
What do you think
when
he's
did he
doing?
start balding?
UCF.
You just talked about giving people their flowers. You can't just say happy birthday.
I said people you like.
You can't just say happy birthday to Blake.
I don't necessarily
He
like
said
Blake.
athletes that made you feel a certain way. He definitely made you feel a certain way.
This man, nothing I can say to Blake. Well, actually, Blake, now that I think about it, Guns N' Hoses was around the same time.
Wrong.
We told you this, JJ, right?
They booed him at his own charity.
Yes.
I would have cut the plug on that whole event. I'd have stopped checking.
These kids ain't getting a dime.
Blake, on me, dog. I got an MFTK Jags hat for you. Because you should have put that bad boy on.
Custom.
It said, I don't care about none of these kids.
Well, happy 29th birthday to you, Blake.
Anymore. As long as
I would love
throwing
to
the ball for the Jags.
be able to retire by 29.
Oh, gosh.
You think we could come in like he'll give
comfortably.
him the one-day contract? The ceremonial.
I'm telling you right now.
Be in the Hall of Fame as a Jag?
Yeah.
I cannot think of a better third, fourth member of the sports den than Blake Bortles.
Oh, put him in the pride.
Dude, he would be sick on radio.
He would be.
But he's so. You remember the other day when we were talking about, like, why do Dwayne Wade and Charles Barkley and these guys who made hella cash in the league, why are they on TV? And you're like, they love the game.
Blake's
They're
not like
competitive. Blake is not competitive. He's so laid back. He doesn't give a damn. He ain't going to do any media
Blake's
stuff.
competition is how little can I do today?
Or if you listen to the text line,
yes.
How much can he drink and how many women can he pick up at the bar, at the beach bars?
I like to think that as
That could be
a
a good
dad,
segment.
as a dad now, he's
He
probably
is more mature.
grown up a little bit.
Yeah.
Kid will make you do that.
We're going to say that. My man made $47.5 million.
He can do whatever he wants.
$47.5 million.
I'm proud of you, Blake.
Sheesh.
We got a break.
Yep. All right. Draft predictions coming up next.
Turn on the radio.
In your car, 92.5 FM and 1010 AM.
Would you like to drive for a while?
In your house, at the beach, on your phone, at the gym, on vacation, out of town.
Well, everyone knows that.
Download our free 1010XL app for all smart devices.
Rick Ballou for the Blue Crab House. You know, I'm guilty. I feel like I always say about the same things that they have because, well, they're so good. However, about the crab cakes? Don't talk about them enough. The garlic blue crab baskets. How about starting with jumbo shrimp or steamed oysters? The surf and turf. Had my dad in town recently said it was the most incredible surf and turf he's had in a very long time. It's located on Jewington Creek Road, open daily at 4:30. It's the Blue Crab House.
Lauren Brooks here for Open Door. If you're thinking about selling your house here on the First Coast, then I highly recommend going to opendoor.com. If you're selling your house and want to know how much you might get for it here in Jacksonville, I definitely recommend checking out Open Door. You'll find out what hundreds of thousands of people already have, including some of my friends, that the easiest way to sell your house is to sell it to Open Door. I saw for myself just how easy it is to answer the questions online, complete a contact-free video walkthrough, and get an offer in just a few steps. If you like that offer, you can sell your house directly to Open Door. You can just skip all the hard parts. You don't have to make repairs yourself or do any prep work or have a ton of showings. You'll know exactly how much you'll get, and you can close whenever you're ready. The best part is you can do it all online. Request your free cash offer at opendoor.com/myoffer. That's opendoor.com/myoffer. Offer eligibility varies. Open Door is represented by Open Door Brokerage Inc., license 0206130 in California, and Open Door Brokerage LLC in its other markets.
After such an extraordinary year, it's time to celebrate the most extraordinary member of the family. Mom. Diamonds Direct invites you to join us as we say cheers to the mothers in our lives. For this Mother's Day, we've put together an exceptional collection of affordable and meaningful gifts for any budget. Birthstone rings, stackable rings, eternity bands, pearls, elegant diamond pendants, and of course, stunning diamond earrings. So cheers to you, Mom, for being such an incredible partner, for learning to be a teacher in the past year, for keeping the family healthy and safe, for always putting everything else first. This year, more than ever, she deserves a gift that's anything but ordinary. And at Diamonds Direct, that's our specialty. Timeless gifts of jewelry that she can enjoy and cherish for decades to come. Why not surprise her with a bigger diamond for her ring? Come let the experts at Diamonds Direct help you find that remarkable gift that says, cheers, Mom, for all your remarkable efforts over the last year. Diamonds Direct, off Town Center Parkway, next to the Hyatt.
What do you get when you talk to a Dell Technologies advisor? You get someone who understands there's an art to listening, who's able to hear more than what's being said, and can provide tailored small business solutions that make you feel truly heard.
I understand. Let's get started.
For advice on everything from laptops to the cloud and solutions powered by Intel vPro platform, call an advisor today at 877-ASK-DELL.
This is Hayes Carline from MyBookie.ag. Racehorse or workhorse? Between the NFL Draft and the Kentucky Derby, there is no shortage of odds, props, and horses to take advantage of and win cash at MyBookie.ag. Predict who will go first or last in the draft and everything in between. Tons of props, tons of value, and it's all available at your fingertips now. Will it be Trevor Lawrence or Zach Wilson to the Jags? If you've got a feeling, you can cash in on this and more at MyBookie. And make sure you hit up the website on May 1st for some freebies because they're celebrating the 2021 Kentucky Derby with a host of free games, spins, and chips available throughout the day in the MyBookie casino. Whether you're looking for a legit blackjack experience fit with live dealers or just looking to bet on the next big event, there's only one place to do it, and that's MyBookie. Sign up now with promo code 1010XL to get your first deposit matched up to $1,000. Use our promo code 1010XL to get a free deposit bonus and start your day off with a win. Bet anything, anytime, anywhere with MyBookie.
Get local wealth and finance advice from someone who's navigating the markets every day. Financial and tax planning, stock market trends, small business, and more. Navigating financial markets with Chris and Jenny. Saturday morning at 11 on 1010XL.
Hey, sports fans, it's Hayes Carline. Help make a difference in the lives of others and donate blood on Tuesday at the Sunbeam Road offices of Harrell & Harrell. You'll receive a $10 gift card from Life South Blood Centers. Thanks, and may the 4th be with you.
Though no longer little, teens still need a lot of love. Yet teens in foster care have a harder time finding it, as 82% of foster families are home to kids 12 or younger. You can positively impact a teen's life as a foster parent. With help from Family Support Services of North Florida, you provide patience, love, and understanding, and Family Support Services will offer specialized training, resources, and a community of support. Take the next step at foster-now.org. That's foster-now.org.
This 1010XL 92.5 FM hour is powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 904-600-4000. That's 904-600-4000.
Hiya, Pfizer.
Hi, Ben.
You got any extra shots?
Sure, Ben.
Sleeves up.
I'm a Pfizer girl in a COVID world. I'm the classic, mRNA-tastic, 95%. There's no argument.
You're listening to the Sports Den on 1010XL.
Man, don't play this stuff. I'm Team Moderna.
Oh, I didn't know that. I'm Johnson & Johnson.
I like Johnson & Johnson.
They tried to take us off the market.
By the way, all jokes aside, if you need to get a shot, go up to the north side.
Oh, you got a spot.
What's the
shot of what?
The if anything, there's plenty of
whiskey, Pfizer, Moderna.
What's the? I wanted to say Gateway, but that's not the name of the mall. The River City Marketplace. There's one of those government things out there.
Care Spot. You can get them anywhere now.
You can get them anywhere.
No, I was just letting people know that they're
the gas station on the corner,
Moncrief and
and this one down the street. That's where I got mine.
Giving them at the gate.
Get that cake. That's where they should take
There's
Trevor.
people getting shots out there.
If Trevor goes when he gets drafted,
and stop
to the gate gas station off Moncrief and takes a photo op,
Herbs did it.
He a real one. Herbs was all out
in
east,
the
man.
hood, bro. I don't know where that was, but
Herbs walking with Mad Dads.
Did you not see
Facts.
that video?
Yeah.
It should have been. That would have been the best thing. The voice behind the change. Jacksonville, we got a new head coach here, one Urban Jerome Meyer. And he decided to come out here and be one of the 12 men that I've been asking y'all to do for all these years. We walked the streets of the East Side. It was crazy. People stopped. Said, hey, I remember when the Florida Gators had a bunch of murderers and killers. How do I join to make the Jacksonville Jaguars the best football team in there? He said, hey, I need about 12 of you killers and 12 of you goons to come here to the practice, and we're going to make you into something. And that's how Mad Dads was the voice behind the change for the Jacksonville Jaguars to become a good football team. Mad Dads. Hit me up on Facebook and tell me what you think.
By the way, Urban's middle name.
What'd you say? Eshad?
Eshad.
What'd you say?
Urban's middle name. Any guesses?
Frank.
Oh, you're a cheater.
No. Is that right?
It's Frank. It's actually McCorkle, but
Is it really Frank?
Yeah, it's Frank.
Oh God.
How did you get that?
I have no idea.
God, don't let me ever see Mac Jones.
You
I
mean
gotta call him
McCorkle
McCorkle once. Like,
I mean,
there's nothing wrong with it.
pretty
It's
sure
his
that's his
name,
mom's
B.
maiden
Like,
name.
you know, I have a cousin who has a very weird middle name, and we gave her such a hard time when we were growing up. But hey, it's part of life. Like,
y'all think so the draft tomorrow night, who do y'all think is most likely to take a tumble? Like, it's gonna be if it's a quarterback, is it
Mac.
Justin Fields? Is
I
it
think it's
Mac?
We're expecting Justin Fields to take a tumble, so like it wouldn't shock me. I think it would catch everyone off guard if there is a big drop from Mac. And I mean like big drop as in 11.
Mac or Zach.
Well, that's what I was gonna. It's not gonna be.
Whoa, Zach's going number 2, bro.
Yeah.
That would be funny. Like, I just
Somebody on the
wanna
text line
laugh.
said they just put $10
it'd be
on
hilarious.
Justin Fields to go number 2. They'd win 104 if he does.
Just
Keep that.
Gave away $10.
Just gave away $10. It's cool.
Could have gave it to the sportsden.
Well, that's what I was really going to get to is when we say one of these quarterbacks fall, what does that mean? Like
11.
Do we
Ain't
have
nobody Aaron Rodgers.
So it's not an Aaron Rodgers thing.
No.
If you're Trey Lance and you're not, and you don't go 3, do you start to get worried?
If you're Trey Lance, you're still just happy to be there. Seriously. You played one game last year. Like if you're taken anywhere in the first round, you should be happy. Right?
I mean, have you seen him any lower than, I don't know, 12 or so though?
I've seen him anywhere from 3 to about 15.
Yeah. When's the first running back going to be taken? Will it be in the first round?
Yes.
Steelers?
Yeah, I think that's
Yeah.
In our medium mock draft, that's who was Najee Harris was taken by the Steelers.
Did you get to what Hicken did?
No, we didn't.
What did he do?
So Hicken at 25 took Jalen Phillips from the University of Miami. What do you think? I would love that, obviously.
This whole
A lot of people didn't like
this
it.
whole quitting football thing worried.
That's not him. That's Gregory Russo.
That was Russo?
Yeah. Russo is the one who quit.
No, not opted out.
Oh, Phillips had concussions at UCLA. I mean, like you could say he quit, but they were like worried about his
No,
health.
that's what I mean. I don't mean he just walked away from the game. It was like bump this. I mean he had a reason.
You're
to
worried
say.
about his health, you mean?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
like,
yeah.
I thought you meant Russo.
like you
quitting
pop
last
him
year.
one good time and everybody go
Might
night
be a
night.
wrap.
That's the only reason why I wouldn't. I feel like at 25, you really can't take any risk. We can't afford to go
Taven.
with another Taven.
Taven, Chase Sean.
Right. Like it's got to be.
CJ Henderson.
That's why I'm
Well,
so.
CJ
I'm
is
just
okay.
half joking.
No.
Like Daniel Jeremiah
CJ
had
just didn't
Christian
wanna be here.
Darrisaw.
He really.
Oh, actually, all right. So, will we see that the misunderstood video?
Draft moment.
What do you mean?
Of like the wife,
like,
the
so
girlfriend getting her phone.
CJ's
ripped.
CJ's just like the Jacksonville Jaguars. So like, no, I I wanted to go to Atlanta. I wanted to go somewhere fun. Why are you sending me to Jacksonville?
We had UFC, sir.
Right.
And did y'all see today there was more renderings downtown?
Oh yeah, Urban Renewal Project has started.
Now they see the vision.
Boy, if our city actually did what the renderings were all these years, we would be like
Vegas.
Oh my
It'd be
god!
the Jetsons. We would have apartments in the sky and flying cars.
We'd be Dubai.
We are the renderings capital of the world. There's more renderings companies that's become millionaires from Jacksonville than anybody else. It's awesome. Let's take our final break. We'll be right back to wrap up the Sports Den.
1010XL takes you inside the program director's office with Dan and Jeff.
Let's talk about me.
Mornings.
Listen, I really think you have a chance here. I mean, the best thing you have going for you is your willingness to humiliate yourself.
On 1010XL.
Hey, it's Greg, and I'm sure by now you've heard me talk about the free Get Upside mobile app where you can get easy cash back up to 25 cents a gallon just buying gas. Plus, with special promo code 1010XL, you can earn an extra 25 cents a gallon cash back on your first tank. It adds up quick, and it's easy money. Plus, who couldn't use a little extra cash coming in right now? Now, I've been talking about Get Upside for a few months and using it for over a year, and I can assure you, it's legit, it's easy, it works, and Get Upside truly pays. They just crossed the milestone of $100 million cash back earned in America. And clearly the Googans are using the Get Upside app because there's over $2.5 million cash back earned right here in Jacksonville. So if you haven't signed up yet, what are you waiting for? Give it a try this week. Download the free Get Upside mobile app on Apple or Android. Use promo code 1010XL for an extra 25 cents a gallon on your first tank. Get Upside and get paid back every time you buy gas.
With PatriotSoftware.com, accounting and payroll, keep your time and money.
Mike Capel here, serial entrepreneur. I started my first business in the basement of a factory over 30 years ago. We had no heat and no air conditioning. Instead of customers, our office visitors were rats, birds, flies, and snakes. Our office flooded often, and we used blankets as our office walls. We were broke and needed customers. Years later, I formed my fifth successful business, Patriot Software, which has attracted tens of thousands of customers with our easy accounting and payroll software used by accountants and non-accountants alike. Go to PatriotSoftware.com, use promo code RADIO, and get 2 months of accounting and payroll software free. That's PatriotSoftware.com.
Accounting and payroll, keep your time and money.
Dear young vapors, like some of you, I used to think this whole vaping epidemic was being blown out of proportion. But it turns out I was wrong. I was sure I would only vape among friends, but then I started sneaking around and lying to people just to hit it. It got so bad that I couldn't even go to sleep or study without hitting my vape.
It's time to talk about vaping. Watch Katya's full story and get the facts at thefactsnow.com.
This year's Taste of Golf involves golf and taste. The annual fundraiser for the First Tee Wednesday, May 19th, involves not just any golf, but golf on the famed TPC Stadium course. Foursomes and sponsorships are available for an incredible experience to support the First Tee North Florida and its mission of helping area kids. For more information about playing, a deluxe 3-hour bar, awards luncheon, online auction, and 50-50 raffle, Wednesday, May 19th, go to tasteofgolf.com.
Hey sports fans, it's Hayes Carlyon. Help make a difference in the lives of others and donate blood on Tuesday at the Sunbeam Road offices of Harrell & Harrell. You'll receive a $10 gift card from Life South Blood Centers. Thanks, and may the 4th be with you.
1010XL is your new home for Florida Gators athletics. Listen for Gators baseball through the end of the season. Brought to you by Coastal Equipment and the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. 904-600-4000.
This is Hayes Carlyon from MyBookie.ag. Racehorse or workhorse? Between the NFL Draft and the Kentucky Derby, there is no shortage of odds, props, and horses to take advantage of and win cash at MyBookie.ag. Predict who will go first or last in the draft and everything in between. Tons of props, tons of value, and it's all available at your fingertips now. Will it be Trevor Lawrence or Zach Wilson to the Jags? If you've got a feeling, you can cash in on this and more at MyBookie. And make sure you hit up the website on May 1st for some freebies because they're celebrating the 2021 Kentucky Derby with a host of free games, spins, and chips available throughout the day in the MyBookie Casino. Whether you're looking for a legit blackjack experience fit with live dealers or just looking to bet on the next big event, there's only one place to do it, and that's MyBookie. Sign up now with promo code 1010XL to get your first deposit matched up to $1,000. Use our promo code 1010XL to get a free deposit bonus and start your day off with a win. Bet anything, anytime, anywhere with MyBookie.
This 1010XL 92.5 FM hour is powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 904-600-4000. That's 904-600-4000.
I tell you the difference between me and them. They trying to get their ones and trying to get the mans.
You're listening to the Sports Den on 1010XL.
Wrapping up our last show before the Trevor Lawrence era begins. Come in with a whole new energy on Friday. Extra little
bop.
Yeah.
Gonna wear your Trevor headband to work?
Trevor wear a headband?
Yeah. Keep that out of his eyes.
Oh, I guess he has to. Remember back in the days where they used to make rookies shave their head?
That ain't happening.
They did? I thought that was... I knew.
Remember
They used to have
the
hazing.
haircut?
Well, let me rephrase that. Hazing's illegal. Always has been. They had tradition building.
Right. Team building exercises.
Yeah, like I
chemistry
remember
building, yeah.
I remember I remember hearing about it like not inside the NFL, one of them HBO Real Sports or whatever, how the Saints would have the rookies run down the hall and the guys would have the pillows, but the pillows would have a little something in them, and you're getting hit. And I was
like
thinking,
rocks,
shoes, books, stuff like that. And I remember telling somebody like, "Listen, ain't gonna happen. not gonna happen to me."
So have you ever heard of the Jamarcus Russell rookie hazing story? It's like famous.
About the film, the tape?
No.
Oh.
I don't know what you're referring to. But so they had like one of those rookie talent shows where they make them dress up and stand up and sing silly songs and just act stupid. Yeah. He went up there with fistfuls of cash, went on the stage, made it rain, left. Epic.
That's awesome.
It is.
I mean,
I love
two thoughts on that.
I wish you would have been good enough to keep that, but yeah.
The greatest Jamarcus Russell story is the VHS tape.
I don't know that.
So they didn't think he was watching film.
Mm-hmm.
And so they sent him home with what they told him was blitz cut-ups and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Sent him home with it. He came back the next day, said, "Did you watch the film?" He said, "Yeah, I watched every minute of it." The tape was blank.
Oh, no!
Sent him home with a blank tape. The second point I'm going to make is,
that's awesome.
What if they didn't have the rookie pay scale and Trevor was coming in?
Oh, he'd break the bank.
Bro. Sam Bradford ruined Trevor's life.
Mm-hmm.
Trevor, if you're listening, I hope you hate Sam Bradford. Mm-hmm. Thanks, Sam. All right, Duval, enjoy your night. It'll be all about you tomorrow night on just about every network for about 10 minutes. So enjoy it. We'll talk to you guys on Friday night. Share the SoundCloud. Y'all have a great evening.
Tradition.
Sometimes I think you'd quit if you could, and that would be good, but homie won't let.
This is the flagship station of the Jacksonville Jaguars.